Shall we start the riots? This will be fun.
Thank you for calling 101. To be connected to Bedfordshire Police, press 1. Cambridgeshire Police, press 2. Or Northamptonshire Police, press 3.
I'm running out of cigarettes, by the way,
If you
people.
require an alternative...
Someone buy me cigarettes.
Thank you for contacting Cambridgeshire Constabulary. If your call is to report an emergency, please hang up and dial 999. Did you know you can now speak to a police operator online via our web chat service, or find the answers to many questions online at cams.police.uk via Contact Us. If you know the extension number or the name of the officer or staff member you require, please press 1 now. If your inquiry relates to a previously reported...
This is an 18-hour drinking session, guys.
Press 2.
I don't care.
If you require a custody suite, press 3. If you require to speak to an operator, press 0 or press 9 to hear these options again. Please be...
0.
Good evening, Cambridgeshire Police. How can we help?
Yes, hi. I'd like to report Huntingdonshire District Council for threatening behaviour, please.
Right. I don't think... is there not a body that investigates inappropriate behaviour by the council, sir?
No, because what's happened is they had a court case in November last year because I wasn't paying my council tax. And in 4.5 months, I've heard nothing. And suddenly today, I've got a demand letter from Newlyn bailiffs demanding I pay £800 in council tax.
Right.
So that's basically threatening behaviour because they say they're going to call round and break into my house and stuff, and you know.
Well, I don't think they can break in. I think bailiffs can only enter through insecurities.
Well, that's not really the point. It's 4.5 months, mate, and they had the court case in November. I heard nothing, and suddenly now I've got a threatening letter from bailiffs saying they're going to take all my money. So, you know, it's not good, is it?
Well, although I fully appreciate that the way that the bailiffs go about their business isn't good, I don't think the fact that the council instructed bailiffs is going to constitute an offence.
Well, of course it is, mate. It's 4.5 months. I've heard nothing in 4.5 months.
That doesn't... well, I'll put you through to raise an instance, but I think when my colleagues have had a look at it, you'll possibly give them some advice. But let me put you through anyway, all right?
Okay, thank you very much. How long will the phone ring for?
Your call is in a queue, and at busy times you may be waiting for an extended period before it is answered. Your call is important to us, but please be patient whilst we deal with emergency matters. However, a callback service is available and will be offered.
Well, it is Friday night.
If the call is not answered within the next 2 minutes.
They know they're on YouTube, right? They must do.
Cambridgeshire Police, how can I help?
Yes, so I'd like to report Huntingdonshire District Council for threatening behaviour.
You're reporting against the council?
Yes, because 4.5 months ago they had a court case due to my non-payment of council tax. I heard nothing, and suddenly today I've got a letter through from the bailiffs saying that they're going to take that money.
What was the court case for?
The court case was for non-payment of council tax because from 1984 until 2009, Huntingdonshire District Council stole taxpayers' cash and put it in their back pockets, which is why I won't pay council tax. Suddenly today, like I say, I've had a letter through from the bailiffs saying they're going to take enforcement action to take the money, basically for a bunch of thieves.
Is there no way you can appeal this at all?
No, they've decided, because I phoned them up, and they've said they're still going to take enforcement action no matter what the circumstances.
Right, okay. So you've not paid your council tax for how long?
Well, I stopped paying last year because, they're a bunch of thieves, so why would I?
You said at the start of the call something about you want to report them for, was it threatening behaviour or something like that, or was it harassment? Or
Yeah, well, threatening behaviour, harassment, basically they just say they can sort of break into people's houses and take whatever they want, so.
Right, okay. What's your address, sir? Can I take that?
My address is 41 Burstellers in St Ives.
Can I take your postcode?
Yeah, it's PE 27 3XX.
And that was 27, did you say? No, not 27.
No, 41 Burstellers. The postcode is PE 27.
And that's, I've got 3 X-ray Zulu at the end, is that not right?
3XX.
XX, okay. And that was 40, what? Sorry, I do apologise.
41.
41, okay. What was your name?
My name is Paul Dacres.
Can you spell your surname for me, Paul?
Yeah, it's Delta Alpha Kilo Echo Romeo Sierra.
Okay. Let me just pop some brief details down for you, Paul. We'll obviously go through what's happened and we'll see what we can do for you if anything, mate, alright?
Yeah, I'm ex-army as well, do you know?
Alright, okay.
That's how I know the phonetic alphabet.
Alright. It's always good to know that.
Yeah, I'm ex-Royal Logistic Corps. I served in Belfast.
Alright, how long for?
Well, I was in Belfast for 6 months.
What does the letter actually say, Paul?
Well, the thing is, basically, 9th of November or 7th of November last year, they had a court case to say that I hadn't paid my council tax. I've heard nothing since then. Not a thing. Not a letter from the court. Nothing. So suddenly today, I'm away all week on the road because I'm a truck driver. I live on the road. Suddenly today, I come home to a letter saying that I now owe them about £900. That to me is just sheer harassment and basically blatant threatening behaviour.
Why is that threatening?
But why would you send it now? Why would you send it 4.5 months after the court case? I mean, that's just utterly ridiculous.
We'll go quiet, Paul. I'm still here, mate. I'm just putting some details down for you, alright?
That's fine, mate. But to me, if you have a court case on the 9th of November or whenever it was, you send a letter out on that day, it should be at my house by the 11th of November. I'd forgotten all about it, really. So for a letter to turn up today from a bailiff's firm to suddenly say I owe £900 or whatever it is, £816 or something, really, no, not happening, mate. That is just threatening behaviour, to be honest.
And did they say they're going to seize your property?
Well, usual stuff. We're going to call round. We're going to post another letter. That'll be £235 on top. Why have I not heard anything before this in the last 4.5 months? 4.5 months, mate. Why have I not? It should have been 2 days after the court case or a week after the court case. 4.5 months. We've had Christmas since then. To be quite honest, I'm utterly, absolutely, and I'm really trying very hard not to swear here, utterly disgusted at these people because 4.5 months. What? Because it's the start of the new tax year, I think, maybe, coming next month.
Oh, yeah, I think you might be right,
Yeah. Funny that, isn't it? And Joanne Lancaster on her 3-day-a-week, 117 grand a year sitting there, yeah? Start of the new tax year. Oh, we've got to get some revenue in. This is utterly disgusting, threatening behaviour. I'm sorry, man, I'm getting slightly carried away. I mean, really, 4.5 months after the court case? Are you serious?
Okay. Right, okay, cool. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything we can do for you as a police force. I don't think what they've sent you is threatening. If you've not paid your council tax, then you're going to need to pay it. If bailiffs have sent you a letter about it, that's then your warning. You've been taken to court for it. I appreciate you say that was 4 months ago, but that's not for you to decide. That's not for me to decide. That might have been them just processing it all. Like I say, if you've not paid your council tax...
Well, they took 4.5 months to process a court case, did they?
Well, I don't know, because I don't know that side of things, unfortunately, Paul. I think the best people for you to speak to would be Citizens Advice, because it sounds like a civil dispute to me. I've got a number here for him, Paul, if you want to take it down.
No, do you know, I don't think they've been a help, because no one seems to want to take on the council.
I don't think it's a case of nobody will take on the council at all. It's not. I don't think it's like that. I think the best thing you can do, if you can, I don't know if you can, like I say, because I don't know that side of it. If you can appeal it, if that's what you want to do, then go for that. But if not, the only...
No, you can't appeal it because, you see, when you end up in court, there's a council employee acting as a magistrate because they hire the court for the day, you see.
Right.
You're not allowed to give any evidence. You do understand that, don't you?
Yeah, okay. So the only other thing for you to do would be to contact Citizens Advice, and hopefully they can help you further.
Do let Chief Constable... What's his latest name of the Chief Constable? Nick Dean, is it?
That's it.
Yeah. Do let him know I've been in touch, will you, mate?
Unfortunately, we can't really do that, Paul. Why would we do that?
Well, he knows me very well.
He knows you... Right, okay.
Uh.
If you know him that well, then I would suggest contacting him personally. We can't really just send him a message.
Well, no, I can't do that because he never answers my letters. This is a damn problem.
Right, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing else we can do for you. I think, like I say, probably the best people for you to speak to would be Citizens Advice, but we can't do anything for you as a police force, unfortunately.
No, as Inspector Paul Rogerson, I think, said that the Cambridgeshire Police would never investigate Huntingdon District Council for any crime.
No, I think you're saying there's some sort of conspiracy there that we don't investigate the council. That's not the case.
No, you don't investigate the council, mate.
No, because
they can commit any crime they want.
No, that's not true, Paul. If you've not paid your council tax, they're taking you to court for this. They've obeyed the law, and you either need to pay the council tax back, or the bailiffs will come round and
yeah, but 4.5 months later, mate.
But that's not the time scale.
4.5 months later.
4 months ago, if you've not paid your council tax yesterday, you've not paid your council tax. That's the main issue. Like I say, there's nothing for the police force here, Paul, unfortunately. So the only other option would be to go through it civilly. All right.
Thank you for confirming that Cambridgeshire Police will never investigate Huntingdon District Council for any crime.
Okay, that's not what I've inferred.
Yes, it just was, mate. You just did.
Okay, all right. Good luck with that, Paul. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to terminate the call. All right.
There we fucking go. Oh my word.